Hi there everybody, we're going to look at median today, median averages. The reason I wanted to kind of cover this one off is literally because it's relatively straightforward, but there's a couple of aspects that I just think that I see students making mistakes on, and it's just the idea of when you're looking at the median, there's just one thing to kind of bear in mind, and it's about how many numbers that you've currently got. So I just wanted to kind of clear that off really with everybody. So the median is the middle number when all the data has been put in order. All right, so that's kind of the key concept of the median. So all your numbers have to be in order, and of course it's the one that appears in the middle. All right, so if I look at the set number 3759265, first thing I need to do is put them in order. So 2, 3, 5, 5, 6, 7, 9, and then I'm trying to find the one that's in the middle. Okay, so if I look very carefully, I could chalk them off from either side. So I'll get rid of those two, get rid of those two, get rid of those two, and the one that is left is the median. So in this case, my median is going to be 5. All right. Easy kind of concept to kind of bear in mind, not a problem at all. All right, this is the one that I really want to kind of mention about, is the fact that if you've got basically an even set of number, it doesn't quite work the same way. Is when you chalk them off from either side, because you're taking 2 off at each time, you're not going to end up with one that's left in the middle. All right, so here's an example. So you've got 692048, put them in order like last time, 02468, and if I start chalking them off, you'll see I'll get to this point where I've got a 4 and a 6. Okay, so I can't chalk off for the 4 and a 6. So what I'm looking for is, at this point, I need to find the median of the two that are left. All right, so basically the midpoint of those two that are left. So if those two numbers are the same, it would be not a problem, because it'd just be that number. Because they're different, then I'm looking for the bit that's in the middle. So I'm looking at a halfway point. All right, so when I'm looking at these two, best way of kind of looking at the average, I suppose, of those two is basically add them and then divide by 2. Okay, you might see it easily because it's just 5, but obviously a concept that it doesn't matter what the numbers are, is that you can add the two together and then divide by 2, and that gives you the average or the midpoint between them. All right, so this over here, what we've done here, is a way of working out the middle value of 2 numbers. Okay, so add the 2 together and then divide by 2. All right, that will give you the mid value. But of course, in this case, it's relatively straightforward. It's 5. All right. Just so that you are while we're talking about this one, it's really important that you understand that when we're looking at median, if you've got a long set of numbers, and so for example, if I said to you it's 100 numbers, the temptation with this bit is what people would say is the 50th number. All right, and if you think about what I'm saying there, if I said I got 100 numbers and I said the 50th, well, it's not the 50th, the median, it's the 50th and a half. All right, because like I've got here, if I said to you I've got 6 numbers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, my median is not the 3rd number. All right, you can see that from here very clearly. It is not the 3rd number. It's between the 3rd and the 4th. And again, that makes a big difference. So we're not seeing it here specifically, but I think it's worth mentioning. If I've got 6 numbers and I ask you for the median one, your temptation is, well, it's got to be the 3rd number. Well, of course it's not. It's not the 3rd number. It's the number between the 3rd and 4th. So when I'm talking about the 100th, if I said 100 numbers, it would be the difference between the 50th and the 51st. All right, so that's really important concept to kind of, I want you to kind of get across with the median. But other than that, like I said, it is the middle value when they're in order. You've just got to be careful when you've got an even set of numbers that you get that right. Okay. All right. Please visit maths-school.co.uk. The link is at the bottom to kind of practice some questions on it. But of course, you can revisit and look at this video at any time you like. Thanks for listening.